Recurrent neural networks. Hello everyone. In this video, we will learn about recurrent neural networks, also called RNNs, in a clear and simple way. Introduction to recurrent neural networks. Recurrent neural networks are different from regular neural networks. In normal neural networks, information flows only in one direction, from input to output. But in RNNs, information is passed back into the network. This allows the network to use previous information while processing new input. RNNs are specially designed to work with sequential data. This means data where order matters. Understanding RNN with an example. Let us understand RNN with a simple example. Imagine you are reading a sentence and trying to predict the next word. You do not depend only on the current word. You also remember the words that came before. RNN works in the same way. It remembers past information and uses it to make better predictions. The output from one step is passed as input to the next step. This helps the network understand context. Key components of recurrent neural networks. There are two main components of RNNs. Recurrent neurons. The basic unit of an RNN is called a recurrent neuron or recurrent unit. Each recurrent unit has a hidden state. This hidden state stores information from previous steps. By passing the hidden state again and again, the network is able to remember past inputs. This memory helps RNNs capture dependencies over time. RNN unfolding. RNN unfolding is also called unrolling. Unfolding means expanding the RNN over time steps. Each time step is shown as a separate layer. This helps us understand how information flows through time. Unrolling is important for training RNNs. It allows a learning method called backpropagation through time. In this process, errors are passed backward across time steps. This helps the model learn long-term patterns in data. Types of recurrent neural networks. RNNs can be divided into different types based on inputs and outputs. One-to-one RNN. One-to-one RNN is the simplest type. It has one input and one output. This type is used for simple classification tasks. For example, binary classification problems. One-to-many RNN. One-to-many RNN takes one input and produces multiple outputs over time. This is useful when one input generates a sequence of outputs. A common example is image captioning. A single image is given as input. The output is a sequence of words forming a caption. Many-to-one RNN. Many-to-one RNN takes a sequence of inputs and produces a single output. This type is useful when the full input sequence is needed for one decision. A common example is sentiment analysis. A sentence is given as input. The output is sentiment like positive, negative, or neutral. Many-to-many RNN. Many-to-many RNN takes a sequence of inputs and produces a sequence of outputs. This type is used in tasks like language translation. Words in one language are given as input. Words in another language are generated as output. Thank you for watching. Learn simply and become a tech pro.